Troy Miller is the owner of Bluebird CFW. Welcome. Talk about some of the effects of drought and rain on foundations, Troy.
Well, that's an interesting question. So when you have no rainfall, the soil actually shrinks away from your foundation. So your foundation will move. It almost breathes out like, hey, I got some relief. I've got this pressure off me. But when the wet season comes, you get that pressure back on your foundation. So you get some weight back on. Depends on the soil. If you have clay or dirt, you're going to get that movement. Those are things that can really hurt your foundation, though.
How am I going to know that happens? Like, is there a sign that I can look for?
Yep. So when you go down, if you have a block foundation, so those, like cinder blocks, you will see where the mortar line is, you can see a separation in your mortar line. Now, you will see it in the dry season, and you can see it even more in the wet season because that pressure is going to push on your foundation, and it's going to open that crack up. But when the soil gets hot like we are right now, and the soil shrinks, it now pushes outwards.
So is there something that I can look on the outside? Because we have a finished basement. So
it's very hard. That's a good question. That's very hard. Because when we go down, we're looking to try to see the best we can. So really what we want to do is we go to the furnace room, because the furnace room is not always done. But the problem with that is that might not be the wall that's the effective area.
Right.
So it's very hard with the finished basement to really tell with drywall being in the way.
What am I supposed to do to prevent foundation failure?
The big one would be downspouts. So everybody, it's mowing season, so everybody takes their downspouts off, right? And they set it outside, they mow, they forget about it. Well, when you forget about that, you have to think you're having a faucet, because we don't have normal rains no more. What we have is torrential downpours. So you have to think that's directly going into the corner of your foundation, running down, and it's saturating everything. And that puts more pressure on your foundation. So that's a big thing to have done, is getting the downspouts put back on after you're done mowing the lawn.
Right.
So what are the solutions?
If we find that there is a bowing wall or a stair step, we have 3 to 4 different options, variable prices. And with my company, what we try to do is find the correct fix that makes the most sense for the homeowner's cost, because that's what we're running into right now.
Interesting. Very, very cool. Yeah.
So much to think about.
Bluebird CFW, which is crawl space foundation waterproofing. BluebirdCFW.com or 268-8694. Thank you so much.